watching on our Facebook page, on the Stamps by Me USA Facebook page. We do welcome you to the channel. It's lovely to see you all. I can see there's a few USA people watching on the Facebook page as well. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Lots of lovely UK fans here as well. Let's just move this out of the way for now. No, I'll actually leave it out because I'm going to do another little technique using that stamp. So let's get our gun hot. So I'm just giving it a blow, tidy it up a little bit. If you've got any flecks anywhere, just knock them off with a brush. So if you've had a little bit of an issue before the show, don't worry about it. Once you finish the show, you can go back and watch. Nothing changes. So now that my gun is hot, I'm just sort of sealing that wow. So as soon as the powder changes, chase the powder. Don't overheat, you might burn your card. Don't worry, a lot of you are saying you've missed the products. Don't worry, I will do a recap. Don't worry about that. I know a lot of you panic thinking it's going to sell out, and it normally does, but we're good at the moment. We have got 2 items that are limited, but I will go through. To be honest with you, a lot of you shopped before the show. I'm just making sure it's all sealed. Be careful not to burn your hands. There we go, I'm happy with that. You see the sort of rawness of that? It is so incredibly beautiful. So that's the peacock from that bundle. So what I'm going to do is just give that a little bit of a waft. I'm just going to stick it under my Eureka so it'll go flat. Let's just get rid of the embossing off my mat. And then I have some vellum. Hi, Wendy. Okay, I hope you've all got sorted. So, same stamp. Okay, let me just line it up here. I'm going to move my vellum across. I'm going to do the same image on some vellum this time. But I'm not precious about which part of the design I pick up. Just needs it to at least be straight so my trees are not like that. Yep, that's good. Let's just hold that down there like so. So before I put any ink on there, anti-static as always, and this time we're going to go a different colour. Decisions, they're all so pretty. Do we think white? We need a bit of gold. Let's do this one. I'm going to do this one, guys. Look at this one. This has got some gold in it. So the other, hope you can see the teal and gold in there. So this one's called Neptune. Absolutely amazing. You know, these as well are so inexpensive that if you were to put them in like a gift box or like a jute bag with a little Christmas tag on, free in for a friend for Christmas, I think that'd be amazing, wouldn't you? Pop some smellies in there too. Sharing the love of handmade, hey, are we? So let's ink up our stamp again. So I'm just inking up probably the centre part here. Just keep inking that. Lots of light tap. Get that sticky embossing on there. And we'll just stamp this one down. If you are a crafter that likes bargains, you need to be back here at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I have some, particularly if you're a club member. If you are wanting to become a club member though, all you need to do is just go to the website, type in club, and you need to do it in 2 transactions. Don't buy product with the club, because if you do, the system won't recognise that you need a discount on what's in your basket. So go buy the club, log out, log back in, and the bits and pieces that you want will be discounted on your second transaction. Don't buy them all at once, because the other items it won't discount. Okay. And as you all know, we're coming up to Christmas, and you will be getting those sales that we put on at Christmas if you are a club member. And our sales are amazing. So let's just move this one out of the way. So you can see that vellum's got that pretty, look at that, on there. Now I am going to use that different colour that we've got on our countertop here. Now just grab my card blank again. Pop this on here. Let's just give this a shake. Get all of that colour to mix. Let's just say hi to some friends. Hi Julie, hi Sue, Karen, Brenda, Tracy, Audrey, Wendy, Shirley, Nola, Tracy. Lovely to see you all as always. So let's get this, oh my gosh. Extremely limited of the wow now, guys, extremely limited. I can see why, look at that. Teal and gold. Just going to try and pick up some in the centre there. Look at that. That's not the most god ever. Right, let's pop this back into our container. So anybody who pops a comment, for those of you that have managed to just join us, anybody who pops a comment underneath this video when we've gone off air, I'm giving away a full set of these Wow 10 set. Just to say thank you for tuning in. It's nice to do some giveaways sometimes. Wait, Emma, you're watching me do the process here, but wait till the card that I have in my head, wait till you see it. Things never turn out how you want to though, do they? So because I'm on vellum, it sort of cooks really quickly. So pop it on when it begins to cook, quickly move. Now you can heat from the top or the bottom. There are absolutely no rules, but just chase that powder. Don't stay in one place for too long. Now the Thirsty Brush one is now limited set. If you are catching up later, please still check the website, because sometimes items do bounce out of people's baskets. People don't check out. I'm hoping you'll be able to see this, but it's so pretty. I'll show you here. I think you'll be able to just get that flash of gold through that teal. Beautiful powders, I know, Nola, look at that. And you can see the rivets in the trees. And breathe, and breathe. Right, let's move this stamp. I didn't want to give away my stamps, unfortunately. Because you all know I love trees and foliage, so I can't give these ones away, I'm sorry. But the powders, I have a few of those myself anyway, so it's fine. So next thing, so let's just show you what's gonna, let's look at that. So you can see the contrasting colour there, ladies and gents. You've got like a deep ocean blue there, and then you've got this teal and gold on. So when you come to lay them on top, look how gorgeous that's gonna look. You see that there? Oh, so exciting. Might do it offset like so you can see that. So pretty. Right, let's just set that aside. Stop cooing and wooing, Tony, and just get on with it, hey? Now I'm covered in glitter. There's nothing wrong in that though, hey? So let's just grab some more white cardstock. And this is where we're going to be a little bit creative. So in that same set, we have the fawn and the antlers. I'm going to show you how this works, really easy, okay? So I'm just going to stamp the fawn first, like so. I'll just stamp it here so you can see what's going on. Now you could do it in heat embossing, just 1 second. I think if we did it in heat embossing though, it would start to sort of overwhelm everything. So I'm going to go with some ink and some watercolour for this one. But equally, it would look so pretty in gold embossing. So I'm just going to stamp out the fawn here. Now I'm doing a smoky grey colour, so I don't want to detract from what's going to be happening in the back of our card. So let's just punch this one down. You see that there? Let's just get all those gaps. So pretty. And then let's get those lovely antlers. Now you can pop the lights on. Now if you pop the lights on, really go to town with that heat embossing, which is this one here, these lights. Do them in gold embossing on it. It looks absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to do what I love, and that is watercolour. So I'm just going to take the antlers here, and I'm just going to place it so it's going to have some beautiful full antlers. I'm just going to line that up. My gosh, this is so gorgeous. Let me just make sure I've got it right. I think we'll go there. I think we're good. Let's just pop him there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of oxide ink. And I'm going to go 2 shades. And I'm going to move the design a little bit. So first colour is, I'm using, if you are wanting to maybe repeat this at home, is crushed olive. So pretty. Add a bit more colour on there. So beautiful. And then I'm going to take the Lucky Clover, which is a darker green. I'm just going to use the corner, just tap it in a few areas, just to cap a shadow or, you know, catch a different shade of green. See that there? Now we've got dimension going on. How cool is that? Now you can colour the fawn if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it be for now. Put that on there. So let's get the coordinating die. So as I said earlier, you get the 2. You get the one with the raw antlers where it's got nothing on, so it's a naked antler, or you can use the one with the lights and the sort of leaf design on there. I'm just going to pop this around, get some tape. I'll just hold it in place. We'll just run this through our machine. I might paint the fawn. It depends. So both stencils are. Can we possibly do a product review? Well, I'm just taping this one down, just simply because I want you to know what's actually going to go. So if you have things in your basket, you do take the risk of them being stolen. Let me just. Yep. Oh, please don't fight. I know you won't, but I just like people to know where they're at with stock, and always check later as well, because things do bounce back. I've just popped that Fiona the Fawn on there. Just going to run it through my die cutting machine very quickly. I have my mini today, look. So the item, this one is still okay. We had a lot of units of this one. This is still okay. Got about 40 units of that one left. This one, 100 103 is limited stock, 27.99, 100 104. This is also limited stock, okay, 100 104 for these stencils, 19.99. You can create the most gorgeous scenes with that house and the tree and the snow falling. The 4, these ones are limited, 19.99. Your wow is limited, 100 106. We had a lot of that, and then we have plenty of this one, 100 107. This is your crushed ice. Okay, so they're the things that are important. If you have those in your basket, just be mindful of that. So let's just take this out of here and show you how gorgeous this is. Now we'll add some sparkle to these antlers and it's going to be amazing. So let's just set this aside and let's start to build our card. I might still add some colour to her. I'm not sure at the moment, but let's start to build the card. So I have a grey top folding note card, okay, then a black. So I'm using the glue which is in the show. If somebody's got subtitles, it seems they're having trouble with my accent. Oh gosh, that's what they say every time I go to TV. Have you brought your interpreter? I'm like, what are you on about? What are you on about? So here we have our lovely set of trees. Now, you could ink blend some colour onto these and create like you could even get your stencils that are in the show and put some snow falling in the background. We can see through this vellum, so it's going to look pretty whatever you put in this background. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it raw because I'm going to just do a little technique as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, which way am I going to do it? I don't think it really matters, does it? Take my trees, I'm going to offset them to the blue so you can see that blue just sparkling through there. Can we see that there? Or we could line it up. No, we'll offset it slightly. And I'm just going to line it up a little bit better, Tony. I'm just going to take that vellum and I'm going to pinch it round the back. And round the back here. Like so. So I've got sort of this, when I pinch it, you can see the sparkle through. There we go. It's just so sparkly. My gosh. And then I'm just going to hold that down with a little bit of tape myself, and then I'm going to glue it to my card here. Very simple. I would normally use my tape pen, but it's in the car from show. Right, so I've got that in place, but what I did want to do is I want to make this even sparklier because we have that crushed ice of Anna Marie. So what I want to do is I'm just going to take my glue and I'm just going to do like an edge down the side of my card. Can we see this here? Now this will show you how fast grab this sort of glue is. So I'm just going to go down the edge. I'm not going to do the base though because I've got my vellum wrapped across the base, but I am going to do both sides here. See that there? Hopefully you'll be able to see that glue on there. And then let's just grab some cardstock here. A piece of paper, anything. Let's just bring now be careful with this, it's sharp. This is what we use on all of our flowers all the time in studio. I hope you can see the sparkle on the edge of that card. It does look like so. Very sparkly card going on today, guys. Very sparkly. Oh, see, nearly missed it there. Let's get some sparkle on the antlers of the fawn. So I'm not gonna go on the green parts, I don't think. I'm going to avoid them and infill into the white areas. I'm just popping some spots. Like so. And you can see that lovely. Just so beautiful. It actually looks like snow. Really, really pretty. Be careful with that glitter. Cannot stress that enough. So before I stick this onto here, because I just need to give it a second to dry, I'm going to pop some sparkles on here. So, or am I not? Let me just see if they are to hand. I'm just going to grab my sequins here. So for those of you that keep asking about the sequins, we have all of the sequins. I'm just waiting for the sequin storage. We don't only have sequins though, we have pearls, embellishments, gems, aurora borealis, stones. There is so much to go at. And what I probably will do is I'll pop it all in a show so you can accrue your points and put some really good savings on as well. So don't order any until that comes. So I'm just going to pop, let me just move all this out of the way here. Just going to pop some sequins in and around. Could look like falling snow, I guess. Like so. And then I have a posh new tool, which my good friend Shirley sent me, a Picky Uppy, which I've been playing, which I can't stop playing with now. I feel all posh because look, I can pick them up without having to let them pop across my page. I'm just going to pop these down. So these actually do look like snowflakes, but yeah, so pretty. I know I shouldn't really talk about, but I'm so excited about my pizza tonight. Celebration in our house. Why not? Hey, life's too short. Oh, and there, look. Then when the white glue dries underneath, you'll not hardly see them. Remember that there was sort of like a cheeky little sparkle. It's crazy. Well, let's get this onto our card here. Give it a good old pinch. Emma, is that another new tool? I know I've got a friend who spoiled me, I'm sorry. This card is so sparkly. If you like sparkle, you're going to love today's card because the blue sparkle's coming through the vellum. We've got that teal and gold on top. We've got the edge of sparkle with that glue here. And then we've got sequins on. And then we've got a lovely animal, which has got sparkle in his antlers. Just give this a second to grab. Be extra careful when you're running your hands up and down your card with that glitter though. Just give it a good old push down. Brenda's saying, will I be stocking up the Picky Up tool? I won't probably, because there is already a lot of people already doing them and I hate to just jump on the wagon when other people have done something quite cool. However, is Shirley on? Shirley, can you tell everybody where you got this tool from to help people out? But if Shirley can recommend, as you all know, we like to share the love of craft. We're not precious. So if Shirley, if you're on, darling, if you could let everybody know where they might be able to find that, if people are wanting one. And then we have our lovely, look at this here now, coming together, or what? There we go. All that sparkle. And I don't think I've lined my die very well there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the white from the base here, and I am going to add some colour to her. She's a she, Fiona. Now let's just add a bit of colour to her. Let's just see if I've got an oxide to hand. That might be appropriate. Not unless I need to make a pink or blue or purple. it isn't going to work. Let me just grab an ink pad for you. So the item number for this one, 100-103, and this is $27.99. It is literally hanging on by a thread. So here we have, will that look okay, do we think? Oh, let's just go for it. What is the worst that could happen, hey? Unless I make her look poorly, I guess. Let's just pop a bit of this lovely colour on here. I won't make her look poorly, of course not. As Shirley. Stampin' Up do them, I'm being told. So have a look. I think they're just called Picky Uppy tools. Not until someone buys you one, though, that you realise you actually needed one. I'm just adding a bit of colour to it. I'm not being precious about where I pop the colour, simply because I want it to be quite forgiving, quite nice in design. And I like to get rid of that white edge. I'm just laying a full layer of colour down first, like so, and then I'm going to go in and add some darker shades across the leg. We see how we've got a sort of darker shade in her legs there. Looks like she's got a suntan. Let's put some spots on her back. They're a little darker actually, so she stands proud. I think the interchanging antlers is really, really unique and so cool. So you'll be able to do the same take on one card with all different antlers. Let me just dry this quickly. Gem pickup tool. Angela says, does Craftmate them? They're in the range. So let's get this onto our card. Now, the card is going to be lacking a sentiment. I don't have, there is a stamp in the set, isn't there, where I could actually put a sentiment on there, but I am running out of time and the stock is flying, and I am back with you at 3, which I need to prepare. We need to close all this down and we need to prepare for this afternoon's super duper sale at 3 and super duper sale Christmas at 6. And then there are some incredible prices. So if you missed out and you are really wanting some some unique products for Christmas, if you maybe haven't started your Christmas range yet, because I know what a lot of you are like. Oh, Tanya has come straight from work. Hi, Tanya. I'm just going to pop it over to the side here, look, and I will pop a sentiment on. Give those antlers a little bit of a push up. And we have a beautiful sparkly, my gosh, sparkle all the way. Merry Christmas on here, using a lot of textures, the vellum, those amazing wows, which I think have gone now, unfortunately. Yeah, sale at 3 o'clock, Tanya, with some items. There we go. I'll see if I can catch the sparkle. There we go. And 6 o'clock with some other items as well. 2 different shows. Now, if you have ordered in this show, please don't worry if you order in the 3 o'clock show or the 6 o'clock show. They will all go out with your first order. That's what naturally happens now. So we appreciate that people were ordering on a Friday, then on the Saturday they'd seen something else they like, and then on Sunday they'd seen something else they like, and it's postage every time. Tim spent over 2 weeks rewriting, recoding everything, so you didn't get charged for that second, third, fourth, fifth time if you didn't want to. So there we go. All the stock's nearly gone. I'll be back with you at 3 o'clock. Please remember to check out your baskets. If you do not check out your baskets, it probably will be stolen. But if you have missed out, don't forget they sometimes bounce as well. So you might grab a bargain later on in the day or the evening. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all at 3 o'clock for some amazing prices too. See you all then. Take care. Bye.